welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hello, nice to see you. I hope so much that the light in today's video is good enough because I'm using only the natural light this time. Luckily, it is a super sunny day in London today, so I've decided to do the most of it and to test and review the new foundation from Fenty Beauty, the Eaze drops. I was so happy when I went to Boots a few days ago and basically I found it in the store and hopefully this is the right shade. So I got it in shade number 7. I'm not sure if this is my shade because at the moment you can't try the products in the store, but Boots has this policy where you can basically exchange a product even though you opened it before. So if it's not the right shade, you can go back in the store with the receipt and you can exchange it and you can basically choose a different shade. This foundation has only 25 shades available, and comparing the other one which has 50 shades available, this one should cover 2 shades. So let's hope that this is the right one. So it says here that it has light to medium coverage for all skin tones, blends and blurs to instant perfection, light as air. To be honest, I'm super curious about it because on spring days, summer days, I think it's actually quite good to wear lighter foundation or maybe a tinted moisturizer like this one, something which is super lightweight and also has a good coverage and also looks quite good when you are going outside. Also like the packaging, I think it's super nice. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm afraid that is not my shade because I've also applied a little bit of self-tan last night. It says right over here that you have to shake it very well before you are applying it. This one comes in the 32 milliliters, and as you can see right over here, I don't know if everyone knows this, but basically right over here you can see how much time you can use a product in, and this one can be used 12 months. Okay, usually I don't like to wear a foundation which is too high coverage, especially when I'm going outside. Yes, it looks good in the picture, it looks good when you're taking selfies, but I think it's not even worse when you are going outside in the natural light and you wear a foundation which is too high coverage. It's not looking good at all. And because I also used to have acne, I have some scars right over here, and each time I'm wearing a foundation which is too high coverage, is looking even worse than looking better. I am so curious about it. Okay, I hope it is enough. I'm gonna put a small amount of product right over here on the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna apply, I think, half of the face using my fingers as I saw Rihanna doing it, and half of the face I'm using a foundation brush. So let's start with this one and see how it looks like. Oh my god, I hope that it's gonna match the shade of my body. Be honest, I'm gonna start right over here from the middle of the face. Okay, it feels really lightweight and it actually looks really good. I mean, look at this finish. I don't have too much to cover, but I love the finish. I love how it looks like, and I have a few small imperfections here and there, so let's see how it looks like on the other side. I paid 25 pounds on this this one at Boots. I don't know how much it costs in the other stores, but I'm gonna have a look and I'll leave all the links in the description box below so you can have a look. I know that some of you are not from the UK, so hopefully you can find it somewhere else. Okay, I mean, I think it's better like this so you can see how it actually looks like on the skin. On this side, I'm wearing the foundation and I'm not wearing anything at all on this side. I've applied it with my fingers here. And I'm gonna use a brush. I'm gonna use the brush from It Cosmetics Complexion Perfection brush. Such a good brush. In general, all the brushes from It Cosmetics are really good. Let's take more product. I'm so excited about it. So I didn't apply any primer before. I've applied only the moisturizer. Please make sure that no matter what, you don't skip the moisturizer. And no matter what skin type you have, even if you have oily skin type, you still need to moisturize. I don't know guys if you can actually see on the camera, but the coverage is also super good. and it feels so lightweight. I'm gonna go downwards on my neck. Now that I'm looking, I don't think it's such a different shade comparing the shade of my body. As I said, I'm wearing a little bit of self-tone. God. I hope so much that this is gonna look good on the rest of the day, because I love the coverage. I love so much the finish. It doesn't look too oily, it doesn't look too shiny like some of the tinted moisturizer basically look like when you apply them. I would say that the finish is more like a semi-matte finish, but it has that instant blur. It's like you have a soft filter on. For a tinted moisturizer, I mean, it does a lot, it covers a lot. I'm gonna go with what's left on the brush on my eyelids as well. I don't want to apply any primers because I'm gonna keep it light with the rest of the makeup. I'm not gonna go anywhere today, maybe just for a short walk. So I'm gonna wear this foundation all day long, and I will come back during the day to show you how it looks like. Initially, I was planning to apply the primer, Pro Filter Instant Retouching Primer from Fenty Beauty. Such a good primer, but after that I've decided not to apply it just because I want to see how the foundation actually looks like, as I said, using only moisturizer and nothing else underneath. Okay, I'm gonna go with a little bit of blush, and I'm gonna be using the Milk Makeup, this one, which I love using it so much lately. It gives such a beautiful finish, and because it's creamy, I can blend it very well, and it looks one with the skin. Super, super beautiful. I'm just using my fingers and tap the product onto my cheeks and blend it very well. You see the finish, it's so beautiful, so natural, and basically they blend so well together. I love so much when the skin looks like skin when you are using the products, the makeup products. I don't know how should I say it so you can see everything in the natural light. To contour, I'm gonna use the Instant Age Concealer from Maybelline, and I'm just gonna apply a little bit here and here and blend it very well. I'm gonna use the same brush that I've used to apply the foundation. I'm gonna blend upwards. You don't want to have any harsh lines, so make sure that you're blending it very well. Again, I'm blending everything upwards just because I want to have the lifting effect here as well. Nice, nice finish, super nice. I'm a bit obsessed now. I hope so much that it's gonna look good by the end of the day. What's left on the brush, I'm going right over here on the jawline. So it's not a heavy contour, it's just a little bit of a color. I should better say that it's more like a bronzy look. I want to keep it fresh and natural, as I said. Now let's move on with the highlighter, and I'll use this one from Charlotte Tilbury, which is a really good product. Again, I'll blend it with my fingers. For my eyes, I'll use the NARS bronzer, and I'm just gonna apply a tiny amount of product right in the crease and blend it very well. I make sure that the intensity is in the crease, and I'm basically blending it all over the eyelid. Let's apply a little bit of mascara now. I'll use Climax from NARS. Okay, I think it kind of looks nice. It's more like a supernatural bronzy look. I'm gonna apply some lipstick as well, or maybe a lip gloss. I don't have anything here, but I'm coming back in a second. I love so much how it looks like. So I've grabbed two products from Charlotte Tilbury, the Hyaluronic Happy Kiss Color Balm, and also the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Pencil, and this one is in shade Iconic Nude. I've been using this shade so much. I love so much the natural finish. So my lips are quite dry, that's why I've decided to use lip balm, and this one basically contains hyaluronic acid and it's a colored lip balm. So I haven't tried this shade by now, so I hope that it's gonna look nice. Okay, so not too much, and I'm just gonna take a brush and I'm gonna blend the edges. So basically it's gonna be like a soft contour of the lips. Okay, let's go with the lip balm now. This is in shade Happy Coral. Let's see if I can open the box, the package. It's always so difficult to open the packages when my nails are so short. Yay, I made it. Let me show you the shade. Basically you have to make sure that you don't open it too much because you can't go back with it. It feels so good on the lips. I love so much the finish. I love so much how the foundation looks like and how it feels like on the skin. It's such a good coverage, but it feels so fresh. It's super lightweight. You can't barely feel it on the skin. So I'm gonna wear it all day long, and I will come back to tell you and show you how this foundation actually looks like by the end of the day. So now it's almost 2 p.m. I'm gonna come back in 2 hours, let's say, to check how it looks like. I'm not gonna apply any powder on top of it. I just want to see how it looks like this, without any powder on, to see how it acts during the day. And I will keep you posted. See you in 2 hours. Okay, so I'm back, guys. I'm still using the natural light. It's almost 5:30 p.m. and it looks good. It actually looks way much better than I was expecting to look like, mostly because I was outside and I was wearing a face mask. I did my groceries. Usually no foundation is looking the same when you are basically wearing a face mask, but so far so good. I can definitely see that it's a little bit more shiny than when I applied it. Normally when you have oily skin you need to apply a little bit of powder to fix the foundation. Bear in mind again that I didn't apply any primer before I apply the foundation, so again it's just moisturizer and the foundation. It actually looks really good. I can see a little bit of foundation that doesn't look quite good here around the mouth, but again it's something normal. It's not like it's crazy. It's not like it's not happening with other foundations as well. So I'm gonna check in again in a couple of hours to see how it looks like. I'm not sure if I will be using the natural light at that time as well. So let's say that I should come back in 3 hours or so. So at 8:30, 9 o'clock, I'll be checking the foundation again. Hi again. So it's 8:30. 8:31 actually. I've been outside again and I was wearing the mask again, and I have to say that I'm quite impressed with this foundation. I wasn't expecting to look like this at the end of the day. As you can see, right over here basically there is no more foundation, but I was kind of expecting to this because, as I said, I was wearing the mask, and basically because I didn't set the foundation with any powder, it was normal to look like this. And other than that, I can notice that some of the foundation basically it doesn't look that good on my forehead, but it's actually looking way much better than many other foundation that I've tried by now. I guess this is the final check just because I want to remove my foundation right now. I want to do my skincare routine, my evening skincare routine, and normally when I know that I'm not going outside, and when I know that I'm not filming or doing anything else, I just make sure that I remove my foundation and I do a proper skincare routine, because I want to give enough time to the ingredients to basically get into the skin, rather than applying all of them and go to bed immediately and everything will be on the pillow. So as a final feedback, I'm quite impressed with this foundation. I wasn't expecting to look that good at the end of the day, especially because I didn't prime the skin, and also because I didn't set the foundation with powder, and also because it's a tinted moisturizer, and usually they don't stay in place, they are not long wear. So yeah, I am definitely going to buy this over again, especially when it comes to do my makeup for summer spring days, because it looks and it lasts so good on my skin. I don't know if I mentioned this by now, but my skin, it's combination to oily, and normally if you are not fixing the creamy product, the foundation and so on, they won't stay in place. You have to retouch them during the day, which it didn't happen with this foundation today. So yes, I am definitely impressed. Fenty Beauty, good job. That's all for today. See you guys in the next video. Mwah.